Okay, I believe we are live, guys. It has been a while, so definitely tell us if you can't hear us. Shout as loud as you can in that chat if you just see a green circle around my name and no audio. But yes, we are live, I do believe. Hopefully you can hear us, and we're back for the Indie Games podcast. It's been a while, as I say, and I have missed you guys so much. Missed this community, so couldn't resist but get back into the flow of it. So it is absolutely amazing to see you guys coming back into the chat straight away as well. That warms my heart because, you know, when you do have a break like we've had, you definitely get the fear of the crickets coming through for when you press that button. So it's amazing to see you guys in. Thank you for being here. We're back to bring that indie goodness into your lives. But yeah, we're going to do a bit of a shorter show today. So I don't want to waste any time. I know we've just come back. We're going to have a chat in a minute though, but I just want to introduce my two legendary co-hosts and start with my good man, Luke. It's been too long, brother. What have you been up to? Have you been gaming it up, or what have you been doing? I mean, how you been, bro?
Yeah, I've been very well, thank you. Very, very well. Yeah, I've been playing quite a lot actually.
Good
since the
stuff.
start of the year. Been getting through quite a few bits and pieces, and then kind of just trying to get through as much as possible, really, until the end of the month when everything starts to go completely mad. In terms of this year.
I agree. Yeah.
So many stuff, games coming out. So
Definitely.
but it's already been like a super strong start to the year, I think.
It has.
Games, and it's only early Feb. So
yeah, I know what you mean. It's going to be another one of those years. I think it's going to be a great one. Amazing. Yeah. I'm glad to hear you've been well, bro. And thank you for coming back along, to do this. We're going to be keeping some consistency. I know it's I always seem to be saying this, but I really, really do mean it this time, guys. We are poised for a consistent flow of content coming to your way. And I'm so glad to be doing it again with Luke and Scott. But yeah, thanks for coming back and joining me for this, bro. We're gonna cane it up big time this time.
Absolutely. Like a can.
Yeah, absolutely, don't we all? Great stuff. Okay, and moving on to the third person on the show, the legendary person that it is. Of course, you know him well. Always brings great takes to the show, and a quirky dynamic and a great bit of humor as well. It's the legendary Scott back on the show. SX2 Gaming. How have you been, bro?
I'm well, man. I'm well. Thank you very much for having me again. I'm feeling a little rusty though.
I am as well.
It's been a little while.
Don't worry.
So I can't remember the last time I was on a podcast. I know, Luke, you've been keeping it going. I've seen you on some other shows. But yeah, for me, the last pod I was on was the last one we did together, as far as I can remember. So really, really looking forward to this, man. Looking forward to chatting with you two legends and talking about some indie goodness.
Amazing, bro. Thank you very much. Yeah, I am definitely feeling the rust as well. So don't worry. Luke's probably still a well-oiled machine, but maybe we can get it all that rust churned away before the end of it, and we'll be fresh and ready to go. But yeah, it's just blowing off those cobwebs, isn't it? I think that's what it's all about. But let's dive on and do that. But yeah, thank you for coming back and joining us for the show, my friend. It's great to have you. And thank you so much to all these legends in the chat. Just want to shout out a few of you guys I'm seeing. We got Dragon Wolf coming back through. We got the Meisuko legend. I know you took a bit of a break from the community, so it's great to see you back in, my friend. I know you've been getting back into the gaming as well. Puxley is back in as well. So great to see you, my friend. The old Green Pass Gaming crew coming back through. That's good stuff. Who else? We got BMG, another great guy from that crew as well. It's lovely to see these guys in. We got UK Dazarus, of course, the legend that is. Fastback as well. Awesome to see you. An ex Indie Games podcast panel member as well. It's lovely to get a band back together, basically, isn't it, guys? I'm loving that. No, thank you, guys. It's awesome to have you in, and yeah, it means the world, actually. So thanks very much for coming through. As you can see on your screen, you've got a bit of replaced gameplay coming through on that. Shout out to IGN's footage here. I'm using that cheekily a little bit, but yeah, it's going to be a live demo going up very soon, so I felt it was probably going to be a lot of that coverage anyway. So that live demo of Replaced will be going live on the 11th, I think it is, which is 2 days time, alongside Planet of Lana 2 demo from the same publisher, which is pretty damn cool. But yeah, got some Replaced gameplay showing up on the screen here. That's that's from their last preview, by the way. Shouting out IGN on that, because this is their coverage. I would be a nasty man if I didn't do so. So yeah, I'm just using that coverage now. But yeah, amazing stuff, guys. We're going to be doing quite, like I say, a shorter show, but we're going to be covering some news and things that are coming soon. There's been quite a few things announced recently, and there's a great lineup of indie games coming soon as well. So I thought we'd talk about some of that stuff. But maybe firstly, let's just have a little chat about what games we've kind of played, what games have stuck out for us in the time that we've been away. I suppose you can draw upon quite a big gap of lost time there that we've had. So maybe we'll just talk to Luke first about, is there any games you've been checking out on the indie scene that have stuck out for you in that gap, my friend?
Yeah, probably like two that I've finished this year, actually.
Nice.
Particularly fantastic. So this one came out late last year, but that was Routine.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, so obviously a game that been in development. I think I followed it since the day it was announced. I think it's 2013 that game was announced or something, something like that.
Yeah, why wasn't it? Yeah.
So, and it looked, incredible, and then had kind of flitting periods of coming back up and then going dark, and then finally it was released last year, and I didn't get around to it last year. Well, I kind of did. I started it during the Christmas period, and after about 15 minutes, I was just like, I'm not that bothered. And I couldn't. It's very it's very opaque, that game, in terms of it does not hold your hand at all. And I don't think my brain was quite in the right frame of mind.
I see, yeah.
It was a busy period, at work and stuff. So I wasn't really ready to engage my brain separately from working.
I get you, yeah, totally.
And then I went back to it in January, and I could not stop playing, and I just kind of hammered it start to finish. And I think it took maybe 10 hours or so, maybe a bit less.
Nice, yeah.
But yeah, absolutely loved it. It's terrific. It is like the sort of tactility of everything in the game. There's no UI.
Oh, nice.
It's all first person, no UI.
Yeah, like that.
It goes for this really like 80s kind of futuristic sci-fi aesthetic, not dissimilar to the Alien films. I would say.
Yeah, you definitely inspired there.
So it has that going for it.
Retro futuristic, isn't it? Kind of.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
retro futuristic. And just like very puzzle heavy, I would say. So that's kind of the meat of the gameplay is puzzles interspersed with a lot like horror, basically.
Cool.
It's the way that, like, I don't want to spoil the game, and it's a real shame because I do want other people to progress in it. But the way that it sort of I think people have seen the videos of it, and the kind of the machines that follow you about and stuff like that, which are your kind of primary threat in the game. But there are things in the game that were very unexpected to me and far more terrifying as I got further in. So,
okay, cool.
Like the way they play with some of these mechanics is really unsettling.
Really, yeah, nice.
So it's got a really cool story as well.
Nice,
really cool stuff.
I've got it downloaded. It's on Game Pass, isn't it, as well?
Yeah,
it's quite a nice little thing. I've got it downloaded. I was, it actually looked amazing very early on, didn't it? And it seems to have held that look through to release, doesn't it? Really?
It's quite difficult. Yeah, it's quite difficult to make a game look. I mean, when it was revealed the first time, it was probably one of the best looking things I'd seen at that time, and like they've managed to keep the level of fidelity very high even to this day. So I think if you put it up against most modern games, it still looks really nice. And part of that is just the way that they're using kind of filmic techniques in terms of their, there's quite a lot of grain and good motion blur and that sort of stuff. They use depth of field like super well as well when you whip out your it's not a gun, but it's called a CAT scanner. Yeah.
I'd guess,
but,
whip out something else then, but it's all good.
Yes, yeah, well, I mean, you do that when you play the game if you want.
Yeah,
but,
if you love it that much, maybe.
If you love it that much, yeah. I think it's called like a cosmonaut scanner, and it's a very cool little piece
cool.
of kit.
Oh, is it a bit inspired like the Alien Isolation kind of sort of thing? Is it? Or
yes, it's like that, but it's got much more function.
Right. Okay.
Than that.
Cool.
So yeah, they play with that in some interesting ways.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. It's downloaded, but I haven't got to it yet. It's been, cleared at times, but yeah, there's so many games like that I haven't got to yet. Like, I could list many. Skate Story has come out. Can you believe that game's finally come out?
Yeah, another one.
Yeah, I've got to get to that. I will be doing so as well, guys. It's a mission. I'm going to set it. But that's great. Yeah. Any others that you wanted to mention? Because I know you've been playing a bit, or?
Yeah, I mean, the other one I just finished last week, I think, was Can.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, you're very passionate about that, weren't you?
Yeah, that was. I would be. I mean, even in this year, I would be surprised if that didn't end up in my top 10 by the end of the year, because it was that strong. It is a phenomenal game. It's like super challenging, as as climbing a mountain would be in real life. But not in it never feels unfair or anything like that. And the story is just excellent, and the kind of explores a lot of the the mentality of people who do that sort of stuff, and what they sacrifice to achieve things, and is the sacrifice worth it?
Nice.
All that kind of stuff.
Like it. That's great. Yeah.
So it's just brilliant game.
Yeah, I watched a bit of kind of funny streaming actually. Yeah, it looked pretty cool. Obviously, we've had our eye on it for a while, and we did love a bit of Jusant back in the day. We did the preview of that, didn't we? So, so it's a bit more in depth than that, isn't it, in terms of gameplay?
Yeah, this is sort of like, if Jusant is like, I don't know, Forza Horizon, then Ken is Gran Turismo, basically.
So you wouldn't go as far as, say, like Dirt Rally or something like that? Or?
No, it's like, I mean, it's,
if you know what I mean by that. It's intense, that game.
It's intense. It's very intense.
Yeah.
It's cool though, because there are a couple of moments in that game, or a couple of sections, where it's really, really hard, like it's really challenging, and one wrong move and you're effed, basically.
Yeah.
So and you don't have natural save points at all. It doesn't give you that in the game.
Right. Just the Pythons, is it, basically, for the?
But I mean, they're not even save points. They just, I mean, they are in the
lifelines
sense of,
kind of thing.
they kind of mark your progress.
Yeah.
You can't drop further from that. But the save points are very they're all camp based, so it's like a camp that you find on the way as you climb. So there are like one section that must have taken me like an hour to do, because I would get up a certain level, like to a certain bit, and but it's good because it kind of you get the same feel, like the character as well, like Ava's character. She, like, when you fall as her, she'll like cry out in frustration. She gets really angry, so she kind of mimics exactly how you're feeling at the time. Like, she's not silent
like that.
So it kind of drives you on, because I guess your ambition, her ambition becomes your ambition. So it's really clever that the way they use that. So but there's one section about halfway through the game that I was just like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can like progress.
So it's a bit of a Souls-like climbing game kind of.
Yeah, people will know that bit when they come to it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Fantastic.
That's awesome, bro. No, it's great to hear. So that's two good picks there, I think. Yeah, loving it. Fantastic. I'm going to have to check those out for sure. There's been so many. Meisuko is saying about playing Skate Story in the chat there. So that it was a really cool, surreal game. Definitely try it out. Absolutely, bro. It's what I've been on. I've had it on my radar before it even had a Steam page, Skate Story. So I'm disappointed in myself for not playing it yet, if I'm honest with you. One of the reasons was kind of like, though, when it came out, it was I knew we were going to be getting to the channel again. This is my excuse anyway. And I knew I didn't want to kind of play it before I did, because I was considering doing some sort of content on it. And so I might still do some content on it, and do a little stream or something like that. But either way, I will definitely be playing it, that's for sure. So good shout, Meisuko. And shout out to Smokeback coming in as well. Great to see you guys and all you guys who are hanging out. Thank you so much. Feel free to hit that like button. It really does help us out massively, especially with a podcast format. It means the world to see you all in. And we've got Ransan82 in the chat as well now. Thank you for coming through, saying about really enjoying Cairn at the moment as well. Awesome. BMG saying Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, boys. Belated, but yep, we weren't here for us to be told that at the time, so we'll take that. Thank you very much.
The problem is he's wishing us a Merry Christmas for the next Christmas.
Yeah, that's right. He's getting ahead of the game.
Twisted and sick in the head, BMG.
Yes. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh, thanks for subscribing, BMG. I saw you subscribed. I really appreciate that, bro. Okay, Scott, bro, what have you been up to? What have you been playing?
Yeah, I mean, it's been that long, Indy. It's hard to even remember what I've been playing. I think one game I would really like to point out, and I'm sure Luke would agree, is I played a hell of a lot of Ball Pit over the past few months, especially on the Steam Deck. Really enjoyed that, and
nice.
it was one of those demos. I think Luke, you pointed it out, didn't you? I think you might have played it in the Steam Next Fest demo.
Yeah.
And I think you pointed out, and you're like, yeah, it's good. So I checked that. I was like, yeah, it's very addictive. Starting to picking that up and completing it, which is excellent. I actually need to go back and pick that up again because they released a new update.
DLC, didn't they?
Yeah, for it not too long ago. So they've got like new balls, new heroes or characters. I can't remember exactly what they're called. So I do need to go back and check that out. But Indy, did you see that one much? Did you try out the demo or anything out of interest?
Ball Pit, you say?
Yeah.
I've seen quite a bit on it. I just haven't dived into it on that particular one. Not too sure what hasn't got me involved in that one really. I'd probably need to, though, I'm guessing by the sounds of things. I know it's got great reviews and everything. It's the one that's got all the bullet hell aspects and everything, isn't it? Sort of thing. Is that right?
Yeah, it's they do some really cool, interesting stuff with the characters and the abilities. I won't spoil too much because like I was pretty excited when I kind of discovered them myself. So yeah, play the hell of a lot of that. Like I say, perfect for the Steam Deck.
Oh yeah, you're loving a bit of the Steam Deck, aren't you? Everything's got to be on that list.
Although I'm at the point with the Steam Deck where I'm like, I kind of want something more powerful. And Luke got himself one of those Legion Go 2s, I think. And
right.
So I'm kind of I do love my Steam Deck, but it is very much an indie machine.
Yeah,
these
cool.
days. It's kind of not, which is not a bad thing. Obviously, I get to play a lot of good indie games on it. Luke, what were your thoughts on Ball Pit in the end? Did you end up picking it up and playing much of it?
Yeah, I played it. I didn't play as much as I thought I would, but I think that was because it wasn't anything to do with that game. It was just because other stuff came. But I still played several hours of it and just thought it was brilliant. It's a great game just to pick up and do a couple of runs and put back down. So yeah, it's a really fun game. Really fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend people check that out if they get a chance. It's obviously the bullet hell aspect, and like almost it's kind of like Peggle in a way, and it's got like a little bit of base building in there as well, with a little bit of Peggle outside of like the main game, which is interesting. So
cool.
Yeah, that's probably the one I really want to shout out from the past few months.
Sounds like a good shout to me. Fantastic. In terms of myself, I'll shout out a couple that I've played. Not necessarily a brand new game, but I finally kind of checked out. And the funny thing about this one is, we got a bit of a weird bit of feedback coming through again from, I think maybe your mic, Scotty baby. Sorry, matey, but yeah, there's a little bit coming through, just so you know. In terms of what I've been playing, the first one, like I say, wasn't really necessarily a game that's brand new, but it's a game that was inspired heavily, of course, by the Vampire Survivors game. And it's the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor game. I don't know if any of you guys have checked that out at all. Deep Rock Galactic, it's on Games Pass, but it's the top-down, the basically inspired by Vampire Survivors horde game where you just have to survive and survive and survive. And actually, I got hooked on that. And the funny thing is, I didn't really get hooked on Vampire Survivors as much as everyone else in the whole wide world. So maybe it's kind of like, this is my time now for getting hooked on that type of game, if you know what I mean. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm a graphics snob, but it does look a lot nicer than the stripped back style of Vampire Survivors. But I know it's all about that hook of the upgrade and you know, survive obviously, and then upgrades and build out your build for a different like a loadout so that you can survive through the levels. But I just feel like it's really well done. I know it's taking a formula that's already been kind of set by somebody else and perfecting it, in my opinion. But yeah, it's a really cool game, and it's just something you can play one-handed if you really want to. There you go, Dazzy baby. Check out Deep Rock Galactic Survivor on Game Pass. But yeah, I know you can handle any game, Dazzy baby, anyway. But yeah, it's a great game just to chill with, even if you're just doing it like in the background kind of thing almost. You can just build, you know, level up, and you know, it's just really satisfying. And the personality that comes through within that game is really nice, I think, in general too. Like I say, a bit of a step up from what I believe they've done with Vampire Survivors, but you definitely can't take anything away from them because they built that out. And although they did take inspiration from someone else before, I think the Vampire Survivor game, but yeah, I don't know if you guys checked it out at all, the Deep Rock Galactic Survivor game, or any of you guys?
No, I actually played quite a bit of Deep Rock Galactic. But
yeah, nice. Yeah, so it's kind of you exhausted it through that kind of thing.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed Deep Rock Galactic.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Kind of 15 hours I played of that or so.
And they're still adding to the Deep Rock Galactic as well, by the way. They've got an update coming soon for that game. It's even noticed that out. Nice. So amazing. Yeah, but yeah, this new one, like, always add into that as well. And it's, you know, like about the mining, all the little different incremental upgrades where you can just mine a bit faster. You know, those tiny little adjustments that happen throughout the game, and movement speed and all those little level ups. I know, you know, that roguelike kind of formula sort of thing where you just keep leveling up and growing stronger. It's a bit different to some games where you don't just continue. That one, you kind of get to a phase, and once you pass that phase, you've defeated that aspect of it, and then you come back for another level. So it's slightly more broken down, so maybe that makes it more accessible. But I think it's absolutely beautifully done. But yeah, that's one game. And another game is, which I know you played, Luke, but I got to it a little bit after you, which was one I'm going to shout out, which is Absolem, or however you pronounce that. But Absolem,
oh, yes. Yeah.
Really loving that game. Had you played much of it in the end? Did you play?
Yeah, I finished it.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah. Did the full, you know, the things you need to do to fully finish that game.
Fantastic.
Did all of those things. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm not finished. Yeah, it's beautifully done, isn't it? I love the vibe of it, the music, the art style is so beautifully done, and it's just all a beautiful package to put together. And did you utilize all the characters, or did you kind of just beeline with your favorite sort of thing?
I did. This is 2 months ago now. I'm trying to remember. I think most of the game, I think about half of the game I did is Cinder.
Right. Okay.
And then I can't remember. And then the rest, I don't want to. Well, I don't know if it's a spoiler, but you know the final character you unlock, who's a bit different, bit of a different chap.
Is it? I might not have had the final. I've got the sort of Toad-like one. Is that the final?
Yes, that's him.
Cool.
That's him. Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Yeah,
but then I used him
cool.
for the rest of the game and finished it with him, and because he can just, like, some of the upgrades you can get for him are just insane.
Nice. Yeah, I've got him unlocked, but I haven't used him yet, actually. But yeah, I've been using the I can't remember the name of the first character, but I really like the first character anyway. But yeah, I've used Cinder a little bit as well. I think
Galandra?
Galandra, that's it, I think.
Yeah,
that's right. So yeah, I've just been really loving that. If you like, you know, the Streets of Rage kind of games, and then if you want to combine it with the roguelike, I think it's just a beautiful combination, really.
It's tough game.
Yeah,
some of the bits can be quite challenging.
Yeah, we should do a little co-op on that. You can do co-op, can't you, actually, as well?
You can.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. But yeah, just loving that. It's I think that's definitely one of the best of last year, but there was so many last year that were so good, wasn't it, as well? But yeah, Absolem, definitely looking forward to finishing that off. And just wanted to mention that one. It's you know, that formula that they've taken, really cool art direction and everything from the Streets of Rage games, Streets of Rage 4 and everything, that sort of look to it. The art is so beautiful. I was literally taking screenshots every few seconds, basically. It's so beautifully done. Like the waterfalls and everything in it, what I mean? It's sort of, and the different, I like the different routes you can take as well. Obviously, that's part of the Hades formula and all that stuff, isn't it? Of course, as the roguelike thing. But it's nice because different bits unlock and it does feel different every time you play it, which is nice. And again, that's a part of that, but they've done that really well. I think it always feels unique every run you do. But if you like that roguelike style of game, guys, definitely check out Absolum. It's awesome. I think it's on all platforms now, isn't it? Potentially.
Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it maybe maybe it's not Xbox. I don't know. It's definitely on Steam. And some of the. Sorry, say again. Oh, I heard something then. Did I just hear myself? I thought it was someone else.
You may have heard yourself. I don't know what's going on. These are the podcasting cobwebs that we need to dust off at some point. Yeah, because I don't know what's going on. I don't think that's strange. On Xbox though.
No, I think isn't it?
That'll be it. Then.
Is it just PC?
I think it's PC, Switch, and PlayStation, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Maybe.
If not, I'm pretty sure it will get rolled out. But that's a game we've mentioned in that. But yeah, we've got some ghosts in the room as well joining us. So whenever they wanted to play as well. But yeah, we'll get that all ironed out, I'm sure. But yes, moving on. I think we should move on to a topic, guys, shall we? That would be cool. But yeah, let us know in the chat, of course, if you've enjoyed any particular games or anything like that. Have you seen any comments, guys, at all of anyone's mentioning that? I know Meisuko mentioned, and Dazzy Baby is in the VR world now. He's playing GT7 all in on that with the VR situation, which is cool. Smokeback saying you're very well, happy to see the podcast is back. Thank you very much for that. That's very kind of you. And let us know, guys, what you've been playing. We would love to hear. But yeah, what we're going to do first, I think, is just dive into a bit of a news, kind of keep you in the loop of what's going on, because there's a few things been announced recently, and then we'll dive into the top 10 games straight after that. We'll do this quite quickly moving forward. So let's go through to have a look at that. So firstly, what I'm going to do is utilize my trusty website for this, which is releases.com, and they have a good resource if you wanted to know about all the releases that are coming out. Always releases.com. I've been using it for years. It's fantastic. If you want to know what games are coming out, it's a really great resource, and you can track them by just tracking it, and it will give you a little email and stuff when they're coming out and stuff like that. Or if it gets a release date announcement, it will let you know. So it's a cool website. But yeah, I want to just let you know about a few highlights on the top of the pile kind of thing. That is, well, first of all, as Scotty Baby let me know earlier on, State of Play has been announced for the 12th on Thursday, and that will be at 10 p.m. UK, I believe. And a lot of indie games going to be part of that show, apparently, which is great. And they usually put on a really good show for that kind of thing. They have some great indies on show on that. Hopefully another great showing. Any expectations quickly for that State of Play, guys, or just going to go in and enjoy?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a big one, over an hour. They've called out indies specifically, along with third party and their own studios. So it seems like a bigger one than usual. I don't know. I mean, not an indie, but indie sensibility. There's been long running rumors of like a God of War Metroidvania, which I would be absolutely all over.
God of War Metroidvania sounds cool.
yeah. So maybe something there, and I don't know, Little Devil Inside. Will that make an appearance after 17 years of not being seen? Oh my god,
forgot about that.
So
that came back and changed completely, didn't it? It was like one game, and then it sort of seemed to have changed anyway quite a bit. But that's a good shout.
So it's always hard, I think, to preempt a lot of the indies, especially because you just finger in the air. It could be anything. It could be stuff we've never seen before. So
probably a little bit.
I always look forward to just game announcements and stuff. So
definitely, sounds good. I mean, what's been some of the big PlayStation sort of exclusive? I mean, we usually have something from Sword of the Sea people. It's probably a bit soon for a new game from them, isn't it?
Probably too soon.
But that's another game you enjoyed as well, wasn't it? Actually thinking about.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, maybe something from Devolver.
Yeah, it
They
could be a good
often
shout.
have a presence there, so it could be something from them.
Yeah. But yeah,
I'm not sure.
soak it all up and we'll take it all in. Sounds good.
Mhm.
Did you have any expectations, Scott, or is it the same sort of story for you?
Yeah, I think expectations should be pretty high for this one. I think state of plays typically are very hit and miss. Some of them can be decent. Some of them can be a little turd if we're being honest. But I think this one, the fact that they've called out, third parties, indies, and their first party studios, and the fact it's over an hour long, I think that does kind of bring a little bit extra sense of expectation for the show, especially considering they've not had a PlayStation showcase as they used to call it for a number of years now. It looks like they've kind of dropped that brand and they're maybe just sticking with state of play. So
Yeah,
this
it's
will
true.
probably be one of the bigger ones they've had in recent years. So yeah, I think expectations should be reasonably high, but as
Yeah.
always with these sorts of things, you got to keep them in check. The indie side of things there, though, I think plenty of opportunity for surprises because I've really got no idea what to
I know
expect
you
from an
mean.
indie perspective,
I need
which
to
is
get
always
my
really cool.
Yeah, it's a great thing in a way, isn't it? Yeah, need to get my senses back into the old PlayStation tie-ins kind of thing. I imagine there's probably some we're forgetting. Maybe something like the developer of Sifu, potentially. They had a bit of a tie-in, didn't they, I think, on PlayStation for first of all, things like that, that might be keeping that relationship alive kind of thing, those kinds of developers to come back around. Because sometimes what you'll get is that Steam and PlayStation launch for certain developers, if they've done well in the past, probably that are going to keep that relationship the way it is, and you get exclusivity for a year, so they might end up showing in this kind of showcase. But yeah, like you say, it's just a matter of soaking it all up, I think, and enjoying. But I'm looking forward to it. It's on Thursday, guys. But yeah, otherwise, I just wanted to mention, like I did mention briefly at the start, you've got Planet of Lana 2 and Replace demos are going to launch on the 11th. But also, just to let you know, we've got a awesome 3-week situation of games coming out, which is in March, so not far off, which is Planet of Lana 2, obviously, is going to be releasing on 5th of March. Not too far away for that one. Go down, there's quite a few, obviously, before that, but I just wanted to quickly shout these out. So yeah, like I say, 5th of March is Planet of Lana 2, and then you've got a week after that, you've got, once you get your Planet of Lana 2 taken care of, you've got Replaced coming in on March the 12th, 1 week later, and then 1 week after that, you've got Mouse PI for Hire on the 19th. So you've got March pretty much sorted if you are looking for new games. So yeah, clear the backlog before that, guys, and that should be quite a nice little run of games, I think. Any of those you're looking forward to in particular, guys?
Not those ones, but you've missed a really big one, Indy.
Go for it.
Slay the Spire 2 goes out.
I'm so sorry, I've neglected your personal taste. I'm so sorry.
It's some point in March.
March
they've not said exactly when. I think the
cool.
announcement said like a secret day or something, or a secret Tuesday or something like that. That came out a few months ago, so hopefully they're still able to stick to that. Obviously, one of my most anticipated games of the entire year, not just in the indie scene. So
yeah, so that's coming out. You say in March? Is it penciled for you? Say or?
Yeah, I'm just bringing up the announcement. They said to launch a secret Thursday in March 2026. So,
it's early access, is it going to be? Or
yeah, it's
cool.
going to be early access. So just a mere weeks away from Slay the Spire 2, which is really exciting.
Yeah, it says on here March 2026 PC early access. So yeah, let's not do that yet. But that's pretty cool. Let's put the trailer on just for you, Scott, as I did neglect it.
Thank you very much.
And I feel guilty. There you go. Slay the Spire 2 is on your way. If I could actually get it to work. There we go. Yeah, so that's probably one of your most anticipated games of all time, would you probably say? Because I know how much you love the first one.
Yeah, absolutely. I actually double dipped on that. I picked it up again because I had it on Xbox, and then I ended up buying it on Steam Deck fairly recently, actually, just so I could play a little bit more when I was traveling in December, just to get my feet wet again ahead of the new game coming out. So nice. Yeah, one of my most anticipated games of the year, probably for some time, actually.
Yeah, fantastic. No, that's a good shout. It could be any time in March on that one, but yeah, definitely cool. But yeah, for me, I mean, replaced probably the top of that list of the Planet of Lana 2 replaced and Mouse PI for Hire, but they're all pretty damn big indie releases. And Planet of Lana 2 snuck up a little bit quicker than I thought, which is cool. But obviously they've got the framework there all built ready. I imagine that's one of the reasons for that. But certainly looks beautiful. They've put out a little trailer showing off some of the new features of the game, kind of like swimming underwater, all that kind of thing. But yeah, is there anything you're particularly looking forward to in the sort of near future, Luke, out of those, or any others that I've forgotten? Like,
yeah, no, I mean, replaced for sure.
Yeah, thought it might be, yeah.
Really, really looking forward to that. Planet of Lana 2, I will definitely play because I didn't really play the first one, even though it's right up my alley. I just never sort of got round to it, which is odd.
Right.
But this one looks probably even more beautiful than the last one did, to be fair.
I would say so, yeah. It's a very beautiful game.
And it's and it's not as if it's so plot heavy that I couldn't just jump into the second one, I don't think.
No, I mean you could always do a little. You could always watch.
I'll do a little watch.
A watch of something,
a little Wikipedia summary.
That's it,
like
just
enough.
so you know the rundown.
So yeah, looking forward to both of those. And Mouse PI, possibly. I'll have to see how reviews hit for that. It's never, even though I love the art style, it's just never been one that I've been super engrossed by every time I've seen it. Unlike, say, Replaced, for example, which just looks amazing. So
yeah,
but
I know what you mean.
It's but I'll be funnily enough, I'll be traveling during that literally Replaced Planet of Lana period.
Nice.
So there'll be a lot of handheld action pause for that. So
yeah. They've put out a bit of like opening gameplay for Mouse PI. It does look pretty damn cool. It will be an interesting one because it could go either way. I know what you mean by that.
Yeah, it's hard to know, isn't it? Like I need people to get hands on, and then review it and then tell me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got it up on the screen now. If you have a screen, but this is a bit of the opening minutes, I think, of gameplay. It looks quite nice, I think. But yeah, it's I quite the lighting's quite. It's black and white, obviously, but it does have that sort of dynamics to it. And I think I just hope it feels a bit punchy and not soft, if you know what I mean, in terms of the gameplay. I think it probably will. And I like I just love the gun animations and all that kind of stuff. It looks pretty beautiful in that respect. I think the animations are so on point. It's got Troy Baker, hasn't it, as the voice actor as well. So they're lining up all the pieces to be a strong showing. So they're doing all the right things, hopefully. Hopefully the game doesn't take all those component parts and not gel it together, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. I'm not too sure. Don't think it's on Game Pass or anything like that. Replaced, that's a Game Pass release, is it? Yeah, I think it is.
Yep.
Oh, I believe so, yeah. Because that's featured heavily in Xbox shows in the past, hasn't it?
Yeah, and Replaced, they were saying about how much it's been a difficult thing to develop, basically, that game. It's the 2.5D aspect with the 2D sprites in the 3D world and all that dynamic lighting and all the effects they've got going on, the depth of field and the zooms, and if you don't know how much you've looked into it extensively, but there's so many things, and if you look at things in the wrong angle with a 2D sprite there, how it can look really off. It's sort of like they've obviously done an amazing job of working their ass off.
It was interesting I don't know if you saw in the IGN preview that, which I don't think they'd spoken about before today, but there's like old point and click LucasArts sections.
I did see that,
well.
yeah.
So,
wow, I didn't see that.
Yeah. So there's bits where you kind of like, kind of going around talking to people and stuff, and it's all like old style Lucasfilm, LucasArts sort of games,
Monkey Island
past, which is which is like super cool. And it's really cool that they've just left that right until the last minute to be like, there's some of that in here. So it just looks fantastic.
They mentioned it really does. It's just gorgeous. I bet it's gonna look even better, like on a big screen, or just like on not necessarily even a big screen, but like the screen where it's
Get it on
not
the OLED. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
it's
It'll look
gonna
obviously
very
great on
nice.
that, yeah, but not
Yeah.
just on not a screen where it's the video, if you know what I mean, where it's your native
Yeah.
actually playing the game screen, if that makes any sense.
Yes. Yeah. I
But
think
yeah.
it'll look amazing on handhelds as well, because
think so, yeah.
like when you shrink down like sprites to a
Yeah.
smaller screen, they tend to look like really, really crystal sharp. So
Yeah,
I think it'll look very, very nice on a Steam Deck or a
definitely.
PC handheld of some variety.
I totally agree with that. Yeah, actually, should we just talk a little bit more in depth about the Replace? Because I did watch a bit of that. You probably all know, like you just talked about there, one of the big elements is going to be that in-depth story choices, and you can choose different narrative responses, can't you, and stuff like that. Did you notice that? Yeah, which is cool.
Yeah.
But also the gameplay is quite in-depth as well in terms of the fighting, the combat, which looks good. It's basically Arkham 2D vibes, you know, with the responses, and supposed to be judging on what people who've previewed it said that the combat is one of the stronger points of the game, and as you're seeing on the screen right now, there's a boss battle with Uncle Ben's rice manufacturer. So yeah, we're taking on Uncle Ben in this one. So yeah, he's gone a bit rogue.
Gone rogue.
Yeah,
he's gone rogue in this dystopian cyberpunk future.
That's right. Yeah, he's put the rice to the side for a moment. But yeah, so that looks cool. I think the reactive nature. I always love a game where you can dodge through them like that, if you know what I mean. I don't know why, it's just one of those satisfying things to do when someone attacks you, to dodge through. But yeah, I think I'm going to go click with that gameplay, I think. But yeah, they were saying about the platforming is probably not quite as strong, but maybe we'll find out it's going to be good in the full game and stuff, but still serviceable, obviously, by this what I've been hearing and seeing. But yeah, I mean, I think this like, it's just incredible, isn't it, with all the elements coming together and a very cinematic look to it. But yeah, do you have any thoughts on this one, Scotty baby?
But just that it looks incredible, Indy. I'm just watching the footage because it has been some time since I've actually checked anything out on this game. So yeah, it really does look incredible. I remember seeing this in a trailer. I think it was an Xbox show for the first time, and I remember being particularly impressed, I think, with just the gun animation at one point. If I remember rightly.
I remember,
it just looks incredible. There was a little bit of a scene earlier where I think there was like a spotlight of some kind, of the lighting just looked amazing in that scene in particular. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to this. It's been a long time coming now.
It has, yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be a real, probably one of the most anticipated of the year, I would say, and a good chance of being one of the best of the year. Not to put too much pressure on it, but it's, yeah. I mean, it's funny, isn't it? Because we're talking about Replaced, but still no Last Night. I know it will still stay in my heart forever until one day it might actually come out. But do you remember the Last Night, guys?
No, yeah.
Yeah, maybe one day, but I don't know whether that guy is still working on it. But it's, yeah, you never know, it might come out one day. But looking awesome. Let us know about what you think about Replaced, guys. Are you looking forward to checking it out? Shout out to Back from the Dead. It's great to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for coming by. And Paul AFC in the house as well. And the other Paul is in too. Thank you very much for being here, my friend. Great to see all you legends coming through. Means the absolute world. And like I say, let us know if you have any questions. By the way, we might do a little bit of a question round if you have any questions for us. I'm thinking we might, maybe, if we're going to be a hard cut for, we've got about 10 minutes. I reckon we'll probably leave one of the topics. What do you reckon, guys? And we can round it up with maybe a Q&A and we can keep it a nice and concise hour. What do you reckon? We can save the other topic for another time. Sound good?
Yeah.
That works for me. I did have a question for you both, though. Just speaking of upcoming releases, did any of you guys check out the reviews for Mewgenics that comes out tomorrow?
Yeah. I think I'm going to pick it up actually on the basis of the reviews.
Really?
It just wasn't on my radar whatsoever, and it it sounds horrific.
Oh, really?
Incredible. At the same time,
what's the horror in it? Tell me.
So from what I get, it's kind of like just you're kind of genetically mutating cats,
Cats,
and then
yeah.
Oh,
taking
really?
PAL. It's like turn-based, like tactics, gameplay. But it's
Yeah.
from the guys behind. Is it the Binding of?
Binding of Isaac, yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Binding
that
of
makes
Isaac.
sense then. Yeah.
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 So,
Edmund Macmillan.
Edmund Macmillan, yeah.
And Crow, yeah.
The creator.
so that comes
yeah.
out tomorrow.
So yeah, he's he did Binding of Isaac. He did he did Super Meat Boy before, didn't he? Before he went off and did his own thing. Yeah, he's got a bit of a twisted sort of sensibility, which is a beautiful.
Which is evident in this game. But I think like if you can get over that from what I've read, like the game really does slap as well. It's not just that kind of
Yeah, I'm gonna get you a
like
little
grim. See if you can get a little bit out.
I've got a visual reference for you here, so you can. The black pussy has appeared. I'm going to rewind that because
Excuse me.
you weren't expecting that.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry.
Nothing to do with
I'm just
Mewgenics,
reading the
by the way.
screen. I hope I've actually got the right trailer.
The rest of it. Just now we're in. We're being cancelled.
Yeah, there we go. I'm not lying. There it is. Visual reference. I didn't make it up. I hope I've got the the YouTube shutdownable trailer. Is this the one you've seen, guys?
Yeah. This
I've not seen this particular trailer.
Yeah, this was not as expected. I guess there's hopefully going to be some gameplay in it. Let me just see. Yeah, I'll let it flow. There you go. Cool. So yeah, it's obviously. I mean, does that not tweak you a little bit, or you know? I know you like cats and all everything, Luke, but you're still going with you're open-minded about it. You can definitely see the art style, actually, Edmund Macmillan art style in there, can't you? Actually,
yeah. So yeah, it's this weird like mash of like I think it's cat breeding and mutation effectively and life simulation, and then you go out and you do like roguelike
right, cool
runs.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just looks absolutely insane. But apparently it's an absolute slapper. So it's just brilliant, apparently. Yeah, so.
I love it.
The only thing that gives me a little bit of hesitation on, look, I don't know if you've read that. Apparently it's like got a 200-hour plus main campaign. Like it's meant to be insanely long.
Well,
so
that's
I'm going to pick it up, I
Isaac.
think, but whether I complete it or not is an entirely different matter.
I'll pick it up. I don't,
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think it's like I can't remember what the price is on Steam for it, but it's not like high or anything like that. So
this trailer is bloody gold, actually. I'm sorry, I just wanted you to. Oh my god, and it's a slapper. You got me there as well. Yeah, no, this trailer. Yeah, it looks great. There's Edmund Macmillan, isn't it, with the beard?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. He's a great character, actually. I'm glad he's making games still. I only know him from Indie Game the Movie. If you haven't seen Indie Game the Movie, check it out. Well worth a watch for that side of things. But yeah, like you can definitely see that. And like Binding of Isaac's supposed to be, well, I haven't played it, but I know for roguelike fans, it's like one of the best ever made. It's in that top, echelon, isn't it? So it's not one I've ever sort of just played for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe it's because it's got this vibe to it and it just sort of like doesn't bring me in, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Have you ever played Binding of Isaac, guys? I
played a fair bit of it back in the day. But not like tons and tons and tons.
Yeah. No, cool. But yeah, cool. Thanks for bringing that one up. It's coming very soon on the 10th of Feb, is it? Yes, tomorrow, sorry. Yesterday. Yeah. It's coming tomorrow, yep. Brilliant. It's fried my mind, I think. Cool. Okay, so like I say, guys, if you've got any questions for us, hit them into the chat right now. We'll have a quick look. If there's any questions, then we'll answer them, whatever they may be. Just fire them in there. There's no censorship. Doesn't mean we're going to have to answer them in the same way, though. But yeah, definitely fire some questions into the chat before we wind it up. And I will put something other than this back onto the screen for the last part of the show. But yeah, we did have another topic, but yeah, we started a little bit late today. I mean, yeah, I think that's probably, we'll probably keep it to a nice concise hour. We'd love to hear your feedback in general, by the way, about what you'd like to see on the Indie Games podcast. And yeah, like I say, you'd like to see guests coming on? Would you like to see developer interviews? Would you like to see things like that? Or, would you like to see a concise short format and lots more of us, but a shorter dose? That's what we're kind of thinking at the moment. We might do that sort of thing. But yeah, anything you wanted to ask us, let us know in the chat right now, and then we'll try and answer any questions, kind of thing. Cool.
We do have a question for you, Indy.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
if you've seen it from VTPWS87. Did you get to play Silksong?
Oh, did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did a stream of it, but I haven't finished it. If I'm a total fraud right now, so no, it's a funny thing actually though with that, because I kind of put it to the side and then I kind of done the same thing as I've done with the first Hollow Knight all those years ago. It's kind of weird. I did a bit of a routine with what Luke did with routine maybe, but yeah, I don't know. It's a funny thing about Hollow Knight. I thought it might be a bit different with Silksong, but I kind of although it might just be my life that's done this kind of, because my life has been a bit crazy, guys. So it might be something to do with that over the last year or so. It's been a little bit here, a little bit there kind of thing. But yeah, it might be something to do with just the game as well. But because I sort of put it to the side and played something else, and no, obviously I'm coming back to it. But yeah, I think that's the same trajectory as I did with Hollow Knight the original. So it's I've got a decent way in, but I'm coming back to it when I come back to it, I will do a consistent flow with it. But yeah, to be honest, I've played a good chunk of it and I'm loving it. But yeah, I haven't got anywhere near finishing it, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, definitely, obviously loving it. But it's, one of those things. It's maybe the hype did take a little bit of the sizzle off for me, because I'm that kind of guy. When everything gets love, I kind of think, let's get something that's not got as much love. I don't know. Maybe that's my weird personality. But how about you guys? Have you played much Silksong?
I think no. I know, Scott. You had some. You had some real rages against it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't. I fully intended to play it pre-Christmas, basically, but I think it's in that spot of being a game where it's super, super challenging and it's quite long, and I didn't have it in me to start it properly and really have a go of it, so I haven't really progressed at all in it. But
yeah, it's one of those games, Indy, when we talk about obviously you'll hear the conversation a lot whenever a big Souls type game comes out around difficulty options and things like that. And honestly, to me, it's one of those games where I really wish it had something like that, because I love the world, I love the aesthetic. But it's just, in my opinion, and this is kind of like opening up old wounds. I don't think it's a game that respects your time in a way that I would prefer it to. It's just got too many frustrations, in my opinion, that require you to, I had exactly the same feedback around the original Hollow Knight. Where you're constantly retracing your steps. It's just a little bit too much to just bash your head against the wall over and over and over again. And I appreciate that's part of the appeal for those types of games. I get it. But I just didn't have enough. I think it doubled down on a lot of the things that I found frustrating about Hollow Knight. That meant it's just not the game to me. It's not a game for me. As much as I really, really do genuinely want to like Hollow Knight, I can't do it, unfortunately.
Oh, that's fair enough. Yeah, no, that's understandable. I mean, I know they did at first have a bit of a intense difficulty. I think they did nerf that a bit, if that's the right word. I believe so. I believe Team Cherry came out and said they did make a couple of adjustments. Is that correct? Do you know, guys? Pretty sure they had an announcement at one point.
I remember them saying maybe some of the earlier bosses they had tweaks. I think we spoke about it at the time, but I don't think it impacted the particular boss I was at the point when things boiled over for me for the game, and I thought, nah, I'm out. I don't think they changed anything with that boss, but I also think they actually changed a few things with the game that I actually think were a little worse. I think the one that stands out to me is the fact you have to pay for. What is it? You there's like benches that you've got to pay to kind of
open up.
Build,
yeah, the benches.
Yeah. I don't believe that was an aspect of
the original
one.
No.
Yeah, and which again, it just had a little bit of extra difficulty.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember one particular section where it took me so long to get through this section. I thought, right, there's got to be a bench here. And there wasn't a fucking bench. I died, and I went back, and I was like, "No, man, like this isn't for me." So
yeah, that's fair enough. I know what you mean. Everyone's different in the way they play games. I mean, some of us like the punishment, I guess, but some of us, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, the way I feel about it, I know what you mean. I can definitely see your point of view with that. I mean, I get that. I feel like that's where you get that reward from if you for overcoming it. I think we've had this discussion many times, but we can save it for another day for to go into in more depth. But yeah, I mean, I will be getting back into it. But yeah, it makes it less accessible, but then it makes it more rewarding. It does isolate some audience, but it does make the audience maybe more engaged and more hardcore and more like really into it. I think that's what the where it came from, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, obviously works for them. Obviously, it's been massively successful. Both games for them, and it's got a very, very engaged audience. It's just one of those things where it's just like, I really want to like it. I did really want to like the first one, but it's sometimes it's just the game's not for me. And that's okay.
Absolutely, so many games to play, and I mean, like I say, I've even put it to the side for now, and played. I think at the time I went to Solum or something like that. Maybe that was the one I went to, and that's still a challenging game, but it didn't feel the same. It felt like I can just more pick it because it's a roguelike. I think that's why you can pick it up and play a little bit and then have a run. Basically, I like that about roguelikes. You can just have a run. I'll get in a quick run here. Sometimes your run lasts longer than you think. I've got a bit of time for a run. I'm like, I'm doing too well almost. Do you ever have that when you do a roguelike? You're like, I was just doing do a quick run, but I'm still going. And I'm like, okay, I'll just keep going. It's kind of like, when you want to do well, it's like, I'm dead.
I get that. Yeah. We haven't actually touched on it. Maybe we'll say this for the next podcast. But one of the other games I've been playing recently, last year, is obviously Hades 2.
Of course.
And I also dabbled a little bit in Moonlighter 2 as well.
Nice.
And I think obviously vastly different games, but I think one thing that both those games do really well is they just reward you constantly. Like you're constantly making some sort of progression. It might only be a little bit, but you're constantly making some sort of progression towards something. And I think, to take it back to Hollow Knight, I think often you might spend an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours and make zero progress. You're not kind of rewarded for that, and that's where the sense of frustration comes from.
I see what you mean. Yeah, because if on a roguelike, as long as it's a roguelite more than a like, I suppose, although some likes they blur the lines, but anyway, if you're doing that, you've done a run and you feel like you've not done a great run, but you've still leveled up a little bit, kind of thing. At least you get that in a roguelike aspect. So you know what I mean? You've beefed up your skills, your overall global upgrades, kind of thing, that are going to last forever, kind of situation, which is a really good system in a way. But that's definitely, we've definitely got to chat some Hades 2 and things like that, because that's the game that's the game I also need to get properly into. I've played a lot of the early access. Well, not a lot. I played a good chunk of the early access, but I haven't properly got into the rest of it. But this is all to come. I've been playing a little bit of AAA actually lately, to be honest with you. I know. I'm a terrible man, aren't I?
You dropped Hollow Knight for AAA games. I'll be playing live service games.
He'll be there at the end of the month playing Resident Evil.
Oh, that's you know that, because you know me. Obviously, I love Resident Evil 4 Remake was one of the best gaming experience I've had in a while, actually.
That's terrific.
Yeah. So I'm really looking forward to that game. So I will be getting that, And if you want Resident Evil Requiem on a good price, by the way, guys, it's on Loaded, I think it's called now, but CD keys, basically. It's 40 quid rather than 40 quid, pretty good price really for a launch price.
I know that because I picked it up yesterday.
Yeah, good. I saw it as well. Yeah, it's a good little deal, isn't it?
I was like, oh yes, I'll have that. Yep.
Oh, that's the question I was going to ask you. Have you pre-ordered this very expensive watch? I was wondering.
The Hamilton Resident Evil one. No, because the price is absolutely
crazy.
It's ludicrous. And like, don't get me wrong, right? I love a watch. I've got people have seen some of our watches, right? I'm a watch
exactly.
guy.
That's what I wondered.
And so I don't mind paying like what would be considered to be silly prices for other people, but for like watches that are worth it. But I've actually got a Hamilton. It was one of the first watches I bought when I was a student. It's a car key automatic for anybody who wants to know. And it's a lovely watch. but it was about £350 that watch. And I think these Resident Evil Hamilton watches like £1,600.
Yeah, that's it. I think.
So it's
really nice
like,
looking watch though.
yeah, they're nice, and it's cool because they're custom designs, directly from the game. So and that's awesome. But you're effectively you're paying, let's say, £1,200 premium because it's a Resident Evil watch.
Yeah.
So like they just slap the branding on and you're paying for it. So no, I will not be buying it. I'll be getting Resident Evil Requiem and I'll be playing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Hamilton watch from them.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Not got the Porsche either. Then I'm guessing that there's gonna product placement to the max.
I skipped on that one as well.
They've totally like maximized the product placement, haven't they? It's just like...
To be fair, I really like that they've done that. Like
it's cool.
I actually quite like that in games. I know it's a bit like absent commercialism, but I don't mind that. Like complete tangent, but like Intergalactic, when that was revealed, that does a lot of that, right? Like in universe, like stuff from our world. Like it's cool. Like I actually really like it. But
that's cool. Yeah,
just don't then, if you're gonna sell like a product from it, don't make it ridiculous, right?
Yeah,
like,
don't be like when he's kind of like just killing a zombie and then straight after he kills a zombie, like, now buy some Pepsi.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Holds it up to the camera or something. Like,
a little smile and a wink.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, no, it makes sense. But yeah, it was always going to happen with Leon in it. But I love Leon. Love the Leon games much more than. I
love that they've basically shown the same thing for about 8 months. Like they've revealed very little of the game, which I really, really like, and I feel like it's going to be very ambitious, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I like the split gameplay aspect of it with the two characters, which is cool. But
I was getting a bit Resident Evil 6 worried, but it's only
really?
characters.
Yeah, good point. Actually, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but that had like 17, so it's fine. So
that's
this one's
a good
got
point.
2, and they've got very distinct styles, so it's going to be. Gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, I actually didn't think of that because that was.
Don't worry. It's going to be. I'm very confident in it. So.
Yeah, nice. That's good stuff. Yeah, it should be good. I'm looking forward to that. And also, I won't go into this, but I have been playing Forza Horizon 5 again because of.
God, what is it?
I know. I'm just a disgrace, aren't I?
Just AAA game.
Yeah, no,
ridiculous.
We need a new
we can have 2 podcasts then, guys. We can do both if you
like. We'll have a AAA games podcast and we'll have a 10-minute indie segment in there, which is probably all we'll need based on
great.
I
love it. That's totally demoting it. But yeah, no, obviously there are. I always say it. There's certain AAA games that are worth your time. But a lot of them, unfortunately, they are a bit generic and churned out. But yeah, there's definitely like games like Resident Evil. They're doing a good job, and Horizon. Looking forward to 6. That's all I say. I wanted to get back in the zone, and I did play with my settings on my PC for 5, and I hit the magic button kind of thing. I think, sometimes when it's a bit like that with PC, isn't it? You have to play with them a little bit to get a good yield from it or whatever. And I was like, oh my God, I've just realized, I mean, maybe this is just for me, but I've just done something and it was like, oh my God, this game actually, I've just realized how bloody good it looks now. Because before it looked all right. And I must have had some, I think it's because I had some, rendering stuff which was going on to help the frame rate and stuff, and I just turned all of that off basically and ran it natively, if you see what I mean, with regards to other stuff. I won't go to this anyway. We need to wind up. Sorry.
Basically, very quickly on that, were you using frame gen?
I might have. I was using
I don't know if Horizon 5 has frame gen.
No, I don't think I was using that. It was something else. There's something maybe similar to that, which I didn't think. Yeah, it wasn't frame gen because I always turn that off basically because I never need it basically. Because it always messes with it, doesn't it, a bit? But yeah, it was something, and then after that I turned it off. It ran like a beaut, and now it looks amazing. And I bought the other reason was I bought the Horizon expansion, Rally expansion. By the way, guys, that's the final thing I'll say on AAA, because I love Rally. It's my favorite thing in the world. It's the best kind of racing for sure. So I got the Rally expansion, and that is what I've been playing basically, not the actual other game.
Nice.
And the rally expansion is really good, and they do, you know, have a co-driver, they shout it out. It's obviously done in an arcadey fashion, but if you like a bit of rally, definitely get the expansion. It's well worth it. I think it was half price, so I picked that up on Xbox, well, not Xbox, PC, but through the Xbox Marketplace thing, whatever. But yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Check it out if you fancy it. Get in the mode for Horizon 6, which will be coming soon as well. But also lots of indie games. No, so that's it. We're going to wind it up now, guys. Is there any other questions in the chat, did you see, before we do? I think someone asked one final question, which I missed.
Yeah, Mr. Go asked who's looking forward to
That's
Mixtape.
it. That's the one. And I definitely am. That's one of my most anticipated for sure. As you can see in the background, ticking through our lovely new background made by the lovely Sean Labrie, by the way. And the new logo up the top there. And the background made by Sean Labrie, and also the little the frame thing going around. But yeah, so Sean Labrie done that. But yeah, obviously that's part of the background because it's awesome. And yeah, cannot wait for Mixtape. That is one game that did get pushed back. It was saying 2025, so it got pushed back obviously. So maybe 2026 could be the year. You looking forward to that, guys?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nostalgia override on that one in a beautiful way. I think it's just going to be so nostalgic, and it's going to be like a trip, I think, that game. Cannot wait. So yeah, I think that's going to be a beauty. Great soundtrack, and just lovely looking game to check out. And Artful Escape was amazing, but yeah, this one looks maybe even more on the next level. But yeah, I think we should wind it up. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. You're all legends. We've had Microbox videos. No, it's not Microbox of X, is it? Microbox in the house for joining us at the end. Thank you very much for being here. Resident Evil 9 does have my attention. First one in a while. Awesome. Excuse me. You're not the old Microbox from years back, are you, by any chance? You might be a new Microbox. Some of you guys might know who that is. Some of you might not, but I'm probably talking foreign language to some of you guys. But there was a Microbox in the community a while back. Is it really? No way.
I think it is. Yeah,
that's legendary. Microbox of X in the house after all these years. What a pleasure to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming in. That is great. We are bringing out the old community today. Loving that. Thank you for coming by, buddy. Yeah, UK Daz knows the score. He's been around like I have for many years. But yeah, thank you, Dazzy Baby, for coming back through. It's great to see you, my friend. Meisuko, one of the legends of the community as well, back from the dead. All of you guys are so great people, so thank you for being part of this. We've had Paul in the house, so always get us on VTPWS87 is your name on here. Paul AFC, the other Paul on there. Thank you very much for coming by as well, my friend. And who else do we have in here? BMG came through, and Fastback as well. Great people coming in. Anyone else I've missed, thank you so much for being here. Let's say our goodbyes. My good man Luke Steele, it's been a pleasure. It's been a little bit all over the place, but always is anyway, isn't it, really, to be honest with me around. Thank you for being here, bro. Shout out where they can find you.
Yeah, pleasure. Nice to do this again, and long may it continue. So yeah, follow me, AlexSteele90 on Twitter.
Awesome, bro. Definitely. That is a good shout. Definitely follow Luke. He does post some cool pics of some very nice things, some whiskey sometimes, some lovely coffees, and some great gaming content as well. Good stuff. Always enjoy your pics.
Yeah, I've got a really weird form envy of Luke.
Form envy.
Form envy is strong. Every time I see his light, I'm like, how does he get his microphone that good?
Oh, foam envy. Yeah. He's got good foam, hasn't he? Yeah, definitely.
He has.
Does
I've
the
got
little
lovely foam, mate. Lovely.
Lovely. It's some good foam, yeah, definitely. One day I'll taste one of those foams of yours. Let's not go there, actually.
Yeah. That's on the X-rated version.
Yeah, one day we'll meet up for a nice bit of foam. Foam party. Oh dear, this is where Dazzy Baby wants to join us, I know. Righty-ho, thanks bro, it's been amazing hanging out with you again. And yeah, we're going to keep this more regular, guys, remember, so keep your eyes focused on us, if that makes any sense. Keep your eyes peeled for content we'll be doing on the regular. But before we do that little wind up, I'm going to say thank you so much to the legend that is Scott. Bring in some awesome takes as always, and a little bit of echo as well, just for good measure. Thank you very much for being here, bro. Shout out there where they can find you, my man.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Yeah, you can find me SX2 Gaming on the old Twitter. But yeah, it's been great, Indy. Good to be back. Hopefully, a much shorter break between this show and the next show than it was between the last show and this show.
Definitely.
So looking forward to getting back into the swing of things, and hopefully, whatever ghosts I've got on my end, I can kick out before the next show.
That's it. It's your alter ego trying to get through, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit of Fight Club going on there. So yeah, amazing. Thank you for being part of it, bro. It's been a blast. And yeah, I'm going to wind it up pretty quickly, but I'm just going to say, yeah, we will be definitely keeping it regular. We're going to discuss between us a kind of maybe a regular cadence to the show so that we're going to be doing. But yeah, final thing, guys, just please, if you hit that like button, we would super appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed already, we'd really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. It super helps us out. Amongst the many channels out there, we're trying to carve out a little bit of a niche here with the indie community. So it's amazing to see you guys coming through and joining us, and we can share in that indie goodness, and maybe even a little bit of AAA just on the occasion. It did sneak in there today. But yeah, thanks so much for joining us, guys. We'll be back again with another announcement. Follow us on Twitter and we'll announce that there. But otherwise, have an awesome rest of your evening and enjoy your indie games. Thanks so much for watching, guys.